to add drama to it or whatever. And then back in the loop, back towards the gym, there was a principal. And I am still charging down at this kid with the principal in between me and him. And he goes white as a sheet because I was actually like pretty tall still. I think I was like 6 foot at that time. 270. Charging this kid down. And I don't remember anything about after that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I got suspended from that school at that time. It's like it was towards the end of the semester anyway, so. Back there, it was in Hutchinson, Kansas. They had a weird system where only one school does one grade. So HMS 7 did 7th grades, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But they only did one one grade of the high schoolers. So there was like 4 different people, 4 different places you had to go to go through a high school. It was a stupid system.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, because they were all in different cities too.
Man, I hate.
Or different towns at the time. They weren't cities. They were towns. They weren't big enough to be cities.
All those movies that said high school was the best years of like your life. I don't know who made those movies because I absolutely hated high school and I've never met anyone who actually enjoyed it.
I mean, under my circumstances, and you stay in one school during that time, yeah, it's possible, but
possible.
I enjoyed the lack of responsibility I had.
I feel in that, Valgrim. Lack of responsibility.
Yeah, I was
All right.
Not to worry about paying bills.
That's true.
Fuck bills. Let's play D&D.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry for the delay. I was just fixing a few things for the stream. Should be all good now. The stream should not say that we are beginning.
I might keep my camera off.
I probably should have set up my camera before the stream started. Now the whole beginning of the stream is just me moving the camera.
I don't see your camera at all.
Oh, really?
I see it.
You do?
Oh, it's the same thing that happened last time.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think Bree's camera was on the entirety of last time.
Huh.
Is it because I have a VPN? Would that do anything?
Maybe.
No, because I can see you, Bree.
Yeah, my VPN only allows Kriv to see me.
It's a US thing.
Preference treatment.
Could be.
Well,
no, because Ember's USA too.
I'll open it on a non-VPN browser.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Because it was the same thing happened last time, and when I opened it up on a VPN.
Oh wait, but I am actually seeing. I'm seeing your camera before, but I wasn't seeing it. Last time I didn't see you.
Open, search, enter.
Bree's got her VPN between her and us. She's scared we're gonna send her malware or something.
Right now, the only camera I see in Video Ninja is mine.
Bree's returning.
With me in the background.
Yeah.
Which you're right.
You see your hair in the background. That's really funny.
If I move, you're gonna be right there. There you go.
I see not visible Kriv.
Yeah, I don't have a camera. I'm 50-50 on it, actually.
You turn on your camera and it turns on in the stream. It's working great.
So you can see my camera in the stream now?
My camera is not working on the stream. Yeah. Why is that? Give me a second.
Preferential treatment. It picks the faces it wants to see.
Right. The ones that will break cameras or monitors.
I'm gonna be fiddling with this the whole game. I apologize in advance. Also, I want to take a picture of the poor, sad setup my camera is currently on. It's like riding Count of Monte Cristo, Les Mis, my sewing kit.
All right, I got the cameras going now.
In fact, my whole entire laptop is balancing on my speaker and a few books. My fancy setup is a sham.
It's probably cleaner. It's probably less cluttered than mine is. I got stuff
So-
all around my stuff.
Cal told me that his kids are sick and that he's gonna be skipping. So let me just go do that real quick for him, so he does not get charged.
Everyone's getting sick.
Yeah, everyone's even sick.
Yeah, my
you
dog
just got
is
out of
sick.
that.
You were sick for so long.
Almost a month. Catching cold and the flu, like back to back almost.
Damn.
I have students
about-
who are supposed to leave for the week to go to Disney. And I guess they're not going now. So parents wrote to me saying, "Oh, we're going to be leaving for the next week or so. They'll be missing school." And I'm like, "Oh, you sure?"
Last week I had a thought of making Dimitri and Creeps also sick with a cold or something. And they just sneeze on everyone. Like all session. All they
And
would do.
Strahd?
It's Strahd in here. They just sneeze
Ember
all
would probably
session.
just immediately die. Wait a minute.
All right. So let's get things started. I believe we have a recap by Amber. Thank you so much. Please take heroic inspiration for that. And would you like to read it or offer someone else to read it?
It was up at the all, but mostly just because my audio is feeling funky.
You have the power. You can volunteer someone to read it.
You've got the
I-
power.
I personally would like Valgrim to read it.
Yeah, Valgrim, read my shitty writing.
Looks like,
think-
Valgrim, you're being put on the spot.
I will be a student of your language. He thinks if he ignores us, he doesn't have to read it. But we'll
He's
wait.
reading it. He's not out loud.
My headset was off. I was not reading it at all, actually. But
I was trying to help you out. You said you were reading it, just not out loud.
Valgrim, read.
I'm surprised you people want to hear my voice for that long.
Absolutely. Go for it, man.
Let's see. Session 22. Ember and Lottie enter Bavlorna's hut. Got a lot of taxidermy creatures over the wall. Bavlorna says to the fog that she wants us to return what Ember stole from her. Ember plays innocent. Definitely innocent. Bloody Toes comes in
I've never
and
done that
gets
in all my
completely
life.
wrecked. See, Bavlorna starts messing with Lottie and then starts sneezing because she can run in circles counterclockwise, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lottie somehow fights off Bavlorna and doesn't die. And Ember comes and helps her.
She should have totally died. I've realized that today.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
still think I
I
would have got
lived.
her.
I went down twice, but I lived. Pure skill.
Definitely pure skill.
If
I
you
feel
keep
like
me
we
up
keep
with
being
liquid
like it's a
lead-
miracle. It's just there was Ember working her ass off to keep Lottie from dying. Just like, no, wait, don't, no, wait.
Yeah, a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, a miracle.
Lottie banishes the statue and starts summoning tentacles, which is they're gonna have to talk about that.
Hey, hold on,
shortly.
hold on. I had nothing to do with the tentacles. Pure coincidence, as usual.
I do not believe you, even without rolling an insight check. Bavorna escapes, swearing she will inform her sisters and get her revenge, which means we have even a bigger problem on our hands because of what Lottie did. Ember saves Lottie again, unfortunately. Then they meet up with us by the balloon. I save all of our lives by navigating through the air currents because I'm the only one that knows how to. We meet up with some geese, and they give us some feathers so we can survive a fall that we're shortly going to take afterwards. Then we find the Jabberwock, which destroys our balloon, and we go flying over the edge. And Lottie is unfortunately still not dead, but nowhere in sight.
Wow.
Thank you. And this is where we will begin. I need to grab Lottie for a couple of minutes.
Oh man, this is good.
So we'll be right back.
Try not to die. God forbid you make me happy.
Gonna die. I will be so pissed if you die after all this.
Don't worry, my task is complete. I can die out.
No, you can't. You owe Ember a friendship.
The first thing he said was, "Are you ready to die?"
Oh god.
But yeah, Maeve, I will be taking French this next semester, so I might be asking you guys questions.
Anytime at all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not bad.
Yeah! I used to be able to count in 7 languages to 10.
I can speak different tongues too. I don't know what I said though, but
But feel free to reach out anytime. We'll gladly help. If it's not him, I will absolutely.
I was about to say, you're the teacher here, so I assume you would be the first one.
I am, yeah, absolutely.
I just...
But of all classes I took in high school, French is one I cannot remember at all. I actually did take French in
I
high
took
school, but I can't
French.
remember it at all.
Yeah, I'm required to take a foreign language sequence, and I was like, well, I don't want to take Spanish, and I know quite a few native French speakers, so maybe I should take that one.
Yeah, take a hard one. Take like German or Russian.
We only offer French.
German is
and
not that
Spanish.
hard.
Probably not. Russian is.
You gotta remember, I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. You think
Russian-
they're gonna offer a bunch of foreign languages?
Russian wasn't that too bad. German's actually a pretty popular one, at least in the Midwest. Weirdly popular. I used to know a little bit of Russian because my best friend, one of my best friends growing up, was Russian. Well, they're immigrated from Russia. And I could speak Chinese to 10, but not very well because that was a lot younger. Fauci, get your
I was able to
face
learn.
out of your brother's butt.
I kind of learned
Sorry,
English and
Josh.
French at the same time. So when it came to learning like another language, I only did it like when we have a C-chip here, which is like between high school and university. We have like a little 2 to 3 year schooling, and I took Spanish, and I was like, ooh, I don't know how to learn a language because it kind of just always came naturally around me. So having to like study and do all that kind of stuff was like, oh, this isn't as easy as I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I thought knowing another
Yeah.
language would be so easy, but no, it's not.
Especially if you're learning two at the same time, because sometimes it just becomes the other language. Like whenever I was like trying to remember, oh yeah, I learned Spanish in my middle school. I can totally do this again. Except that I start adding German words for some reason, because if I don't remember the Spanish word and I remember the German word, that's what the filler is going to be.
I just remembered
What's the other
something.
one?
With this system, we can still see Gabe's camera.
We can.
And
Does
I
anyone know how to
know
read
of
lips?
no, but I know of an AI program that can do it for you.
Trevor, snaker.
Or we can ask Babe. She's right next to him. Babe can just tell us what he's saying.
Trying really hard not to listen.
Are we gonna take bets on if I'm gonna survive Friday?
Oh,
wait,
what's
I guess the
happening,
only person
Friday?
who really knows about this is Gabe.
Good luck on Friday, Noah.
Work on Doa in general.
You don't have
Oh.
Kathir anymore, which was one of the worst people in the party to deal with. As much as I love Serhi, his character was a fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
I cannot imagine that. He's such a sweetheart.
No, Kathir was one of the most asshole characters in Doa.
Wasn't he the one who got stabbed like immediately?
No, he's the one that did the stabbing.
Ah.
Yeah, Kathir was the avatar of the God of Death, Ball.
Wait,
Or
there's a
God of Murder,
wait,
excuse me.
there's Ball and Doa.
Yeah. He just straight up ripped it from fucking Faerun.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, because
It's spelled technically
my
spelled
brain's
different, but
doing
it
it.
is still the same god.
Gotcha.
I wonder what Tuja's gonna be
Yeah.
doing after Shroud. We were gonna do a pirate themed in Doa, but that was
I don't
Kirk's
know.
idea.
I died.
He left.
I see.
I was told that Maeve listened to everything I've said, and that's
We ain't
Yeah, no,
saying
we were.
Nah.
There was no mention
I had
of
more
that.
important
You can
people
pull
to
it
talk
off.
to.
she barely listens when I talk, so it's okay.
That's normal as usual.
Very rarely.
That's actually how you get like, oh, I'm gonna tell a secret.
Ember, I need to grab you for a minute.
That's a.
Bye, Ember.
Oh, what?
Nice
Okay.
knowing you.
I'm being grabbed. Goodbye, everybody.
See, I would believe that you actually died, but that would make me happy, and you would never do that, Bree.
That is true. I do everything in my power to ensure you are never happy, and I've
Oh,
been
she's
quite
only gotten
successful so
stronger,
far.
more manipulative. That's what happened.
No, I'm not stronger until I get into the water. Gotta talk to my patron about my amazing deeds, besting a hag all by myself, with no help whatsoever.
Anyways, Bree, any ideas what we're gonna do after Shroud?
No.
I guess we're not doing the pirate thing anymore, right?
Wait,
Oh,
why
no, I
not?
think we are. Yeah, we're
Because
still doing the pirate
Kirk
thing.
left.
Well, yeah, but we can still do the pirate thing. I want to be in the inland sea. That seems really cool.
Okay. I thought that was
mean,
like.
let's-
I said that was
TJ
giving
might
up
come
because he
back, I don't
left.
know.
Maybe.
I don't.
He
I
did
don't think
rejoin the server.
I don't
Yeah,
know, but his
he
last message to
joined-
me was like, "Is Kent like really disrespectful when you ask my questions?" Like, I don't notice it.
Yeah,
So I think
That's
he's
just how Kent talks.
yeah. He reached out to everybody. I still play. I play Sea of Thieves with him all the time. But yeah, he reached out to a whole bunch of people on the server. But ultimately, him and Kent had like a long discussion, and it's just kind of like it seems like they came to like a mutual agreement. He's like, we talked. There's things we can't agree on, so he's just dipping out of the games. But he's still on the server, which is good.
Just hope it wasn't from Dimitri leaving him because of Dimitri.
No. He again.
Dimitri's really
when I-
annoying
when
at
I-
times. Especially his last session, telling everyone our secrets.
Okay, no, I love that. I as mad as CC gets at Dimitri, me as a player, that is my favorite thing in the world when Dimitri just tells everyone all of our secrets. It's so funny to me. Just every time you're like, we're going to blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my god, Dimitri.
We have these powerful seeds.
You just be like, oh, they're engaged. I'm like, oh no.
As you all land from the sky and crash on the lush floor of this very large forest, You look up at the sky, and it's only trees. The sky is barely noticeable. There's a little bit of light shining through, but other than that, it's an extremely dark forest, filled with moss, with fireflies flying around everywhere. The balloon flying above you 40 feet in the eye in the sky. What do you all do?
It's flying, or is it stuck to a tree?
It's stuck to a tree, sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it flying away without us?
Goodbye, balloon.
That's just my funny way of talking.
I'm going to cast Mending on Astaroth and fix him.
Okay.
Amber's panicking because she doesn't know where Lottie is.
My goodness.
Hasty.
Did I not take damage from any of that, or?
I may not have marked it on your sheet.
No,
you would
you
have
didn't.
taken.
He had Featherfall, I thought.
Oh, you did. A bunch of you got the Featherfall, and the Jabberwock was not specifically attacking you. He was attacking the balloon. So from that, you did not take any damage.
That's what I was wondering, because Jabberwock, it sounds like it would actually try to bite us at least. Or Creve would put him in the path of getting bit. If it's going after one of the party members.
I'm jealous of our flying prowess.
I want to make sure that your spells are okay, Ember. That your spell slots are used up on both character sheets. I'm just doing that now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're missing one level 1 and one level 2.
Dope.
Okay.
Didn't I just...
You got your you used Wild Shape, right?
No, she didn't. She used her free charge of Enlarge Reduce was what she did.
Right. Okay, perfect. So Valgrim repairs Astaroth, and you basically just plug some of his broken limbs back inside and fix them real quick. Lottie is nowhere to be found, but to the south of you, you do see a few miles away, when you were falling, the Jabberwock landing site to the south of you, with a lot of broken trees.
Is it still laying there?
It's too far to tell. This is an extremely lush forest. You'd have to get closer to see.
Well, if I had to guess, Lottie's going to go after the treasure, so let's go to the body of the Jabberwock.
Let's just be careful, because I don't know if it's dead or not.
So is this Lottie missing, right?
Well,
yeah.
Just Lottie.
To be technical
and
about
2
it,
deaths. We lost our 2 navigators.
Yes, Morgoth and Clapperclaw are also missing.
Clapperclaw came with us? Or I thought he wasn't going to leave until he had his new
They
head.
fell from the sky.
It's not ideal.
Well, I didn't know Clapperclaw came with us. I thought he was.
Oh yeah, Ember stole his head back from Bavlorna, and so that was short-lived.
Could I get a marching order as you make your way to the south?
3 first, probably navigating.
Ember will follow Grieve. Sorry.
I can be after Ember.
I guess me and Astaroth will take up the rear then.
Cypher will place himself right between Maeve and Valgrim. All right. And Lottie is missing.
As
Perfect.
usual.
you make your way to the south. It is there's no real paths in this forest. You are zigzagging through, avoiding rocks, avoiding tree trunks. There's a lot of woodland beans around.
There's something I can do during that though.
Yes, can you please roll me a survival check?
Every once in a while, I want to take my claws and just scratch a tree. Every once in a while.
Yeah, Ember's gonna turn into something, but then I just remembered that I just switched this over to the new version, so I'm gonna pick out some cards, and then I will tell you what she turns into.
I got 15 on my survival.
Okay. And you are marking down tree. Any specific ways that you're using your claws to mark them?
Not specifically, no, but I want to make it so I can notice it. So in the event that we do kind of do like run in circles, I'll be able to see the mark. So it'll be the same side of every tree, essentially, as we're heading south.
Okay. You keep heading south, and Amber, you do notice that Kriv is injuring all of the trees in front of you.
You have to put it that way.
You're like, hey, Druid, the trees are being hurt.
I imagine Ember's like healing them behind Creed.
Yeah, she's just like puts them back together. Yeah.
I'm doing what he's doing.
Yeah, like you're never gonna find your way back. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
After about an hour's walk in this forest, you get to a it's not really a clearing, but like a huge hole in the middle of some trees where there's a lot of broken trees. Can you, well, Lottie, you see your friends approaching as you were investigating the Jabberwock landing site.
So
there's no Jabberwock in sight, however.
I've been at the landing site for an hour, just sitting around.
just to make sure it's clear that you
unless you want to do something else, please tell me.
No. I was wondering, does this constitute as a short rest if I'm just sitting in the big ditch that the Jabberwocky made?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can mark a short rest.
Oh yeah. Oh, I should roll some hit dice.
I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, I'm out of hit dice.
Roll them all.
Lottie is just gonna be sitting there in the big ditch in the ground. And upon seeing the group approaching, she'll probably just give a very awkward wave.
He just like turns his head.
Ember very enthusiastically waves back.
You hear an audible sigh in the back.
Look, I know, especially Valgrim is not going to believe me, but I swear the thing just got up and walked away. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't. It just got up and left.
Reeves just staring at you.
Hi, Creed.
On the ground, there are claw marks that clearly indicate that the Jabberwock went northwest, and for a few steps walking, but the paws, the prints on the ground disappear as it took flight.
Well, I assume we have made it to our destination, hither, whatever this place is called. What was the plan after this? Some court?
Reeves just shrugs.
I believe we were going to see whatever Queen Sir Talavar Follows.
Zabilna?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Should
Bilna.
we
She's
look for those guys? If Zlati survived the fall, maybe they did too.
At the mention of Satarvar, Bree rolls his eyes.
Could y'all give me a perception check, please?
Yeah, I'm real good at those. I got whole +1.
That's all I
I got a 6. Not doing very good here. Maeve, save us.
I got
Thank
a
you.
4.
19.
Oh yeah, baby. A -1.
I'm more perceptive than Valgrim, and that's all I care about.
No, Valgrim's like his face palming right now because you survived.
Very good job.
Valgrim, you notice
Crying
that
in the background.
the tone of your skin has changed. Wow,
Wait, is
okay,
it
maybe
still
you just
gray?
got
Or it back to normal? Hold
still
on.
gray.
Oh.
You're just sunburnt, so you're a slightly darker shade of gray.
Oh, maybe you got beat by Ember.
Okay, it's not a competition.
Yeah, no, this is not. We're not trying to fight it out.
Relax, BM. Sheesh.
Ember and Maeve. On one of the trees, not too far from here, you see a poster just attached to the tree.
Well, check it out.
Yeah.
I have a picture for you. Let me put it in the chat. Give me a second. Oh no, my software just crashed. Okay, I got it.
Oh yeah, isn't the mountain I'm looking for here too?
Give me just 1 second. So the poster that you see, it says "Wanted, Will of the Feywild" with a rough drawing of a kid. Deliver this rascal alive and unharmed. As payment, I offer you the power to bring the dead back to life. Signed, Granny.
That reward does not seem proportional to the amount of work it takes to find a random kid.
I could bring Iwan back.
Who?
Oh, he was my master, but he was like a father to me. So
Wasn't he also really mean to you?
well, yeah, but he always, did nice things afterwards, like gave me more food or gave me pretty things to put in my room house cage.
Cage?
Well, I couldn't leave.
Uh-huh. We're not gonna comment on that at the moment. Do we have a direction we want to start going in, or are we planning on waiting here till that dragon thing comes back?
Kriv, did your map change?
He shrugs. I don't know.
Can you look, bud?
And he unravels a rope around around the mall and brings the map out and looks at it.
The map is a little bit hard to understand as the features of the Feywild are moving inside of it. You can clearly see where Hither was and that you are to the east of it. But in terms of the features around you, you see a moving tree. You see a cave. you see a lot of rivers and trees and floating islands.
So Creep's holding the map and he's like twisting it upside down, left and right, just trying to.
Every
read the
time he
map.
twists it, Ember's head turns to try to match the angle of it, and she makes herself very dizzy.
Can you give me another survival, Kriv, please? Kriv.
13.
You think you can spot a cave to the you're not sure if it's southwest or southeast of you? There's definitely a cave nearby.
Okay. That's the closest thing. I think that's the closest thing to us right now.
Of importance, yes.
Okay. Probably head that way. And I guess I'll just do a.
Does he
coin flip
explain or
and
does
see.
he start walking? Because it doesn't
Start walking.
totally matter. Ember will follow.
I'm walking with the map in front of me, heading the direction. So
Ember follows without question. Where are we going? Actually, yeah, that's not without question. That is a question. Where are we going?
1. So it'll be the first one you said.
Southwest?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me a moment.
And to answer your question, Ember, he points at the cave on the map towards you.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cave. Why?
He kind of just shrugs.
There
Okay.
wouldn't be water near this cave by any chance.
He shrugs and shows you the map and see if you can find water around it yourself. You behind him, following.
The way you're heading, there is a river not far from it. And let me show you a map. Let me just set up your tokens on it. Oh my god, Ember, so many tokens.
Yeah, I'm really cool. There's so many me's.
Lottie, I guess to answer your question about water.
Hmm.
I think he'll just take out his water skin and just like pour some on your head. There's your water.
Thank you, Crib, but that is not what I intended. I was looking for more of a body of water to push you into because you're starting to smell.
And then he'll dump the rest of the water himself. Now he's out of water.
Well, now we need to find a river to refill it.
Actually, don't know there.
The map is going to change. Do you see it?
River.
Yep, I see it.
You start walking southwest towards the cave on your map. And after about 30 minutes, you get out of the thick forest and you see a path right next to a river. That seems to be much easier to follow. And as you continue on that path, following the river, can I get another perception from everyone, please?
14.
Oh, I love using my amazing perception.
It's truly amazing, Avery.
Hey, I did better than Lottie this
Agree.
time.
Lottie's staring at the
Question
river.
is, can we
Real
beat
tempted to
Maeve
jump
and
in.
Ember?
No.
Never. I was close to Ember, at least.
Yeah.
As you continue on the path, Maeve, you hear a slight rustle in the bushes to your right.
Hey guys, I think there's something to the right of us making noise in the bushes.
Yes, to the right.
And I look at the group like, are we concerned? Are we ignoring?
I'll start preparing an Eldritch Blast and then just look at the group and just like,
Hi, friend. There's no reason to hide. We're really friendly. Usually.
As you say that, Ember, you all hear nonsense shouting from the trees and the bushes, and emerging from the trees, you see one orc. It looks like this. He is wearing a kind of a tuxedo with ripped sleeves and a briefcase, and he's yelling, "Private market actors, what are you doing here?"
I don't know who you've confused me with, but I don't think that that's any of us. I don't know all of Cypher's names. I think he has a lot of them, but I don't think that's one of them.
He approaches and says, "We have to protect our shareholders' interests." And another orc pops out from the trees.
I don't know about what this shareholder is, or what kind of attire you're wearing. It's very mysterious. But I think you have us confused with somebody else, and I hope you find your mysterious holders of shares.
As you say that, another one appears from the forest and says, "We have to invest in private capital." And they start blocking
really
your road
me.
in front of you. One of them is yelling other jargon, licensing of intellectual property. They can you roll me an intelligence check? Well, all of you.
I want to
all of
fail
us.
this so
We're all
badly.
I'm pretty sure Creve doesn't understand any of this because I don't understand any of this.
Let's see. Am I?
I want to
Intelligence
fail
check.
this.
What is it? Intelligence?
Ooh, man, another nat one.
14.
Oh damn! You're a smart
Yay.
person. No. Yeah! I am so proud of us right now.
You guys are making Lottie look great. I have a -2 and I still did pretty good.
Well, Maeve can still save us.
Oh my, that's the highest roll I thought I'd get in intelligence.
Maeve, Ember, and Lottie, they mean business.
Ember was rolling that one.
And
oh
I'm
yeah, no,
getting
I
initiative
don't understand.
as they all start to surround you. I'm gonna need initiative.
That's a whole
Oh
lot.
no.
I mean, there's way too many
Alright.
people, guys.
Actually, why am I saying oh no? This is like my favorite thing to do.
Yeah,
Can we talk this out? Like, there's way too many people.
Talk this out.
Creve was actually more than happy to just.
You will
Get this
not steal our commercial investments. And they all seem very angry that you dare intrude on their licensing agreements.
This doesn't make
Taking
sense.
everything. We've taken nothing.
And
I can
I
go
just
with
realized
that.
that there was no music playing, so I'm trying to fix that right now. Give me a second.
Initiative. My goodness. All my other characters have advantage on initiative. It's very sad playing Lottie and going last.
You also have a -2 to initiative. What is your fucking stat roll?
No, because I'm exhausted.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
forgot about that.
right.
So you're gonna have a
Wait, does
-2.
lesser restoration? No, it has to be greater to get rid of exhaustion,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
I
only
can
does with
actually-
poison. Actually, I don't remember.
I can hit somebody with
Oh,
a
it doesn't-
brand
it
against
didn't-
mine.
So you are being attacked by business orcs.
Not the
What are they
business
doing in the
orcs.
forest? Nobody knows.
Astros
Uh,
initiative needs to be changed.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. You got a 17, so he's gonna get a 17 as well, or 16.9. And Cal starts and is like, I don't understand a word you're saying, but you're about to get burnt. And he casts Firebolt on one of the nearest business orc. For 9 damage. Maeve.
I try to kind of reason with them a little bit, see what the problem is.
Okay, what do you tell them?
What exactly do you think we've taken from your business, whatever thing?
They don't seem too intelligent, and they just keep shouting stupid business nonsense about their limited
swear I
liability
dated a guy like
corporations
this.
and private market actors.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Just like this. So familiar.
What's so familiar?
I was joking that I dated somebody just like this.
Oh.
Okay, so they look threatening, is what you said before.
Yes, they have business axe in their hands.
A
Business axe?
What?
They're just regular axe, but they look proper.
Oh, Jesus.
And okay, so I guess we attack them. Okay, I'll attack the one Cal attacked as well. I didn't want to fight them. There's so many.
$28. Would you like to use your bonus action?
Thank you for reminding me. I think. Do I use steady aim or insightful fighting? I'm still kind of learning them a little bit.
Insightful fighting will give you the sneak attack, but the other one gives you advantage. So like the sneak, so you already hit, so you should do
Insightful.
insightful, because that means that whenever you attack that particular target, you'll always get.
Well, you
sneak
have to
attack.
do a roll on deception versus their insight too.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one won't. If you, as long as you get it, you'll get the sneak attack anyway. But
Steady aim means that you cannot move.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm not gonna move from here anyway this turn. I guess sneak attack with insightful fighting.
Okay, roll your insight. Again, it's deception, which he
he's a
has so
corporate
much
man.
of.
He might actually probably be really great at it.
Oh wow! Was that a natural 20? Yeah, it is a
Sure
natural
was.
20.
My dude.
Badass.
Okay, your insightful fighting is active.
So I can hit damage now.
Yep.
Yep, you have an advantage on that single target.
No,
It
she
does
has.
not
I
have
have-
advantage. It gives a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Does it? I thought
Yeah,
gave
no,
me-
it just gives sneak attack every single time.
And
She
it was
does hit.
2d6, I think, or 3. Am I at 3? Hold on.
2d6, I think.
Okay.
I love this subclass so much.
Inquisitive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 23 damage, my friend.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit.
I think as I aim and let the arrow go, I'll sort of tell him or shout out that we don't want to fight all these business orcs and see if we can just make our way through without upsetting them more.
As you fall, as you kill one of them, the others yell, "No, our investments!" And they seem extremely pissed at you.
They already were.
Is that your turn?
That sure is.
Okay. One of the business orcs approaches you, Kriv,
Okay.
and makes an elevator pitch. Bonus action: the business orc can make a charisma intimidation check to frighten an structure that it can see. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Great. All I need to do is big words, and yeah, it'll work on Grieve. Oh, maybe not. 22.
Does not work. And then he, out of his briefcase, he takes out his business axe and tries to attack you with it. 14 to hit.
Yes, it.
For 10 damage.
Yep.
Another business orcs. Yeah,
I get a reaction. I'm gonna use it
go for it.
Ooh,
because I don't like being hit.
fair.
Actually, I should do another thing, but whatever. Vengeful Assault. Normal because I'm adding 15 to hit.
That is a hit. They do not have much armor on.
Yay! And I have to go to the mall and do damage. Give me the damage part. Are you kidding me?
So yeah, there's okay, yeah. Do that like this.
It's just being annoying. 13.
Well, all right. Well, yeah, I have a bunch of automation that is not working right now because of the new D&D version. We should be getting them in a few weeks. All right, 13 damage. Great reaction. And it yells to you. You should really watch how you protect your investments. And another business orcs approaches and tries to. Oh, I can't reach you. No. They have 30 foot. Business pitch again. And it's trying to. Not business axe, but elevator pitch. Give me another wisdom saving throw, please. That's enough.
Okay. I'm convinced that Creeve's ears are full of wax. We can't actually hear them.
It's a good way to deal with those people. Just stop listening to them. They start talking about Tesla stocks and bitcoins. Another one is approaching, but cannot reach you. Another elevator pitch targeted to Ember. Ember, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
Creeve just turns to Amber and puts his ears on his fingers in his ears to show how
Amber
Ember's deal with
looks-
them.
Distinctly so distressed by whatever the hell is going on.
You succeed, and nothing happens. Valgrim, they are shouting nonsense left and right. What are you doing?
Well, in fantasy world, the best way to shut these people up is to a good little stabbing.
Fair.
So I'm glad Argon still works. I haven't been able to use this spell yet. I want to smack the fuck out of somebody with some smiting.
Branding Smite.
Smiting.
Oh. And I'm gonna attack. For a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, baby. It hits.
For 8 damage on that one, and I get an extra 2d6
Yeah.
for 9.
Sweet Jesus, it's bloodied.
And my second attack.
Is Branding Smite a bonus action or is just a free action?
It's a bonus action,
Okay.
but it only goes off on one attack. Ooh, 14?
That is a hit.
Okay. For another 10 damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. Still standing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He's trying to
And
protect
Astaroth-
himself with his briefcase, but you're just walking through him.
And unfortunately, Astaroth cannot do anything.
Yep. He takes a dodge action, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Kriv, you are surrounded by business orcs.
Okay. I should have done that thing earlier. All right. Sorry for this in advance, just in case something bad happens. But we take a long rest or whatever.
You took a long
Raging.
rest on the balloon.
Yeah, I just need to update some of my usage because I wasn't here to do that. But raging and did it do the thing too? No. So
That's not gonna do it automatically. You gotta roll for it.
Yeah. 7.
And I don't have the table close by,
I
so
do.
I have to go check. Okay.
I do. So flowers and vines. Typical around here is one we've seen before, so it's not that difficult. Just difficult terrain around me for 15 feet. For enemies. I won't affect the party. Because I've done something before already. So pretty much dead vines and dead flowers about 15 feet around me.
Okay. There you go. That's on.
Dripping enemies a little bit. Okay, that's that. And then I'm just gonna continue one that I've been hitting before. Unless I want to get Cree's gonna use a little brain cell here for a bit, and he's actually not going to attack. He's gonna move. I'll continue attack from this guy here though.
Okay. He will take it. 21 to
Yeah, that
hit
hits. Yeah, that hits.
for 13 points of damage.
So 7, because I'm raging.
Yes.
I'm gonna move.
I know what you're gonna do.
Yep.
And I love it.
There should do it.
Yep.
We'll see. Breath weapon. Use ability.
It's an action. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Action.
Perfect.
And I get 4 of them with it.
Can you place the template?
Yep.
Oh
He's
shit.
barely in it.
Well,
he's
the other
dead
guy
already.
is dead. He's dead. So
Okay. I
yeah.
didn't see he was alive, but
Okay.
I got 3 at least.
Dexterity is 15.
Yep.
Furthest one, 7. He fails. Second, he fails. Third one,
Or not succeed.
15.
Makes it.
Okay, so roll the damage, please.
That'd be a high roll for me. There. 7. Well, it's equivalent to 3 attacks at least. Give or take.
Pretty good. Okay, the middle one is not bloodied. And that is your turn?
Yep. You might want to move the template about the 15 feet though, Remy, because I think he might not be in range of it. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Thank you. Valgrim, the one that you nearly killed, will try and use his elevator pitch against you. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it'll probably work. Yep.
I want to see what happens.
You are frightened from the business orcs. So all it does for that specific effect is you will have disadvantage on attacks made against them until the start of your next turn. Until the end of your next turn. Makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's going to attack you. Business axe. 20. No, dirty 20.
No.
Shield. Which brings you to
21.
21.
Very
Amazing.
nice.
So as he brings down his business axe on you, he hits an invisible wall surrounding you. Perfect. Let's put shield on you. And that's the end of that turn. This business orc gets closer and will use his business jargon on Cal. Wisdom saving throw from Cal. 18, he succeeds, and then he's gonna get hit. For a natural 2. Ember, it's your turn.
Oh no, I was dreading this.
You got this. I believe in you.
I've made new choices, and now I have to live with my new consequences. Oh, and just to make it better, my game's gonna be acting up. Okay.
You can roll real dice if you want.
Oh, here we go. It's back. We're back. We're back. We're live.
Yeehaw.
Ye frickin' haw. We're gonna do an oldie but a goodie. Hee hee. Yeah.
What's the oldie but goodie?
Spike growth.
Oh no, not spike growth.
I love it so much. It makes me so happy. I'm gonna
Go
put
ahead
it.
and place your template.
Let's do it like.
And remember that it does affect your allies.
Yeah. Do it right here. Ooh.
If you okay, all right, you getting the one to the north of you. Okay, perfect. This one here is dead.
It doesn't hurt them immediately. I thought.
It does not.
Oh, but he's dead.
He was
Okay,
already
gotcha.
dead.
Oh, I see. All right. Yep. I think that's everything I'm gonna do.
Okay, thank you. Well, this guy is going to do a survival check, perception or survival check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. What is this, your spell DC? Oh no, I lost the dice.
Let's see. 16.
19 on the dice.
Could you
So
be
he
dumber,
does
please?
see that it is dangerous. And he's going to go all the way there. And the vines and plants from Kriv are very difficult. He's going to dash to get to him. but he does not have any other actions, so he's going to just use his elevator pitch against you, Kriv. DC 9 Wisdom saving throw. Yes, DC 9. Oh.
That one actually works against me.
So you will have disadvantage on them.
Not a problem. On all of them, or just that one?
On all of them.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I love these guys. They're hilarious.
Lottie, one of them is coming out of the bushes and is going to use his elevator pitch against you. I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Oh man, I kind of want to hear his elevator pitch.
Well, his elevator pitch is, you should really
Shut up,
purchase
Ray.
all my sell and good services. And you're buying it.
Sold. I'm sold. I got a 3.
You will have a disadvantage on them until the end of your next turn. And then he's going to attack you with his business axe. Natural 1.
Oh, hey, I don't have to do anything with it. Cool. I don't have
You
to help
don't.
Lottie.
Wouldn't have
So-
helped me.
Cypher says, is it just me or does anybody really understand any of this?
It's really weird.
And he's going to cast. He's going to try and finish off the one right next to Valgrim with Toll the Dead.
Yeah, you told that dead.
And he fails. For 8
He told that
damage.
dead.
And the orc right in front of you, Valgrim, appears to have an aneurysm and falls to the ground.
Hey DM, can I make a slight comment?
What?
I don't think that Cypher is leveled up.
He is not. No. I've been trying to get rid of him.
Okay.
I tried
Well,
to kill him. I tried to kill
I
him from
know.
the balloon. It did not work.
I
so
know,
yeah,
because we're not on him.
We like
Uh,
Cypher.
Yeah, we like
we
Cypher.
keep Ken's character in this campaign until the end.
until the end. Oh my god.
The ending. Give him a random wife to settle down with. Even though
It has to be the bullywug. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
I will level him up soon.
Well, we can make an excuse.
Or
We don't have to kill him.
someone can take control of this character during combat.
I will.
Ah.
You
Give me
will?
experience playing cleric. I have a lot of experience playing cleric.
It's just during combat, though. Okay. Well, if you want to go and I don't know you. I don't think you'll have access to his character sheet.
This
though.
is Valgrim, and Valgrim's familiar Cypher, and Valgrim's other familiar Astaroth, and Valgrim's other familiar Cypher's familiar.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It's slowly building up my ability to DM by just controlling more and more characters.
yeah.
We'll figure something out about the character sheet, but yeah, I don't mind. Lottie, it's your turn.
I have disadvantage if I want to hit any of these people, unfortunately, because I am terrified. Which, you know, Lottie being afraid of something,
You're terrified of their stonks and
yeah. You
Ember's,
they're
I mean,
hurting
Lottie's having all
Their
kinds of
crypto
new
wallets.
experiences lately.
They're hurting Lottie's head. She's really not in the business. She's not that smart. She's kind of stupid. Let's see. I'm gonna move here, 10 feet. And wow, thank goodness I just long rested.
you short rested.
I short rested, right. Yeah, I get all my spells back because I'm a warlock. If I put this template here, can I hit Undeta?
You can hit all 12 of them, yes. You can also hit Cal.
Oh, you know what? Cal's pretty dexterous. I'm not too concerned. It's a DC 16 saving throw.
I mean, if you angle it like that, it shouldn't hit Cal, actually.
Let me see.
I think the DM
Don't
really
hit
just wants us
Cal.
to hit Cal.
Uh,
Cal's a bunny. He's fine. He's fine.
why can't I just draw a line?
You'll have to do it straight out and then move it.
So, if you want to avoid Cal, you're also avoiding the last guy.
Yeah, no, I'd rather hit the last guy. Cal will be fine. You know, he's a bunny. He'll hop away.
All right. DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
If
Cal
you
is
hurt
going
him,
He'll be fine.
Well, Cal got a 10. Does he have any?
No.
He's going to use his chronal shift.
Dodge this.
Yeah, he can do that. He can do that. Dexterity. So he's a creature you can see. Okay. He succeeds. Okay. So the other guys. $19 for the first guy. 14 for the second. 19 for the last guy. Is it save or suck, or is it half damage? On a failed save or okay, it's half damage. Please roll the damage.
The damage was 19.
19.
Yeah. Only one person takes it in full.
So the second guy takes the full amount.
The businessman song. That's what this reminds me of. This song.
you're typing so loudly.
I'm so
Who's
sorry.
typing loud?
My goodness.
And Cal turns to you, Lottie, says, "Hey, be careful here."
Honestly, I swear to God, I thought bunnies were immune to lightning.
What?
Is that your turn, Lottie?
Yeah. We're all immune to lightning, Lottie. It's just a matter of time when you're going to test it against us.
Everybody's immortal until proven otherwise.
Why doesn't he have freaking magic missile?
Because he doesn't feel like it.
Hopefully Cal can finish the guy right in front of him.
Cal is going to say, "They're really hurting my brain," and is going to cast Fireball.
And intentionally hits Lottie with it.
No, he
If
can't.
If he
can't
burns
use
my
them.
spikes, I'm gonna be so mad.
He's gonna burn your spikes.
He's gonna burn my spikes. Does that
Damn.
actually do something to my spikes? Let's see. Are my
Fail.
spikes flammable? It
Fail.
actually doesn't say that my spikes are flammable.
They're not. And save.
Oh, okay, I'm happier.
The first guy burns down. The second guy burns down. And the next guy only takes half. And he turns to you all. You're lucky you weren't in that over there, or I would have hit you too. and that's his turn. Maeve, it's your turn.
Am I too close to use my bow?
You are not.
The one in front of Cal is already pretty badly injured, so I guess I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay. You have advantage.
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. Want me to roll again?
Yeah, you might crit, but it's a hit. That was close. Okay, that's a hit. You can roll damage plus sneak attack.
I have to watch my dog going outside now because he might snort some more foxtails, and then I'm gonna have to bring him to the vet again.
14 total.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Honestly, it's just yelling "back off" and then shooting at him.
Okay. Let's see how wise this guy is. Not wise at all. He yells out, "It's time to have a strategic retreat and collect our losses." And he starts running away, hitting the spike 2 times, which is how much damage each time?
That's an excellent question. The answer is 2d4, so 4d4.
Go ahead and roll that, please.
Yes, sir. I shall. 44. 44.
Taking 10 damage as he runs inside of the spikes, and it takes 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet. He gets all the way here. And he's gonna dash. Valgrim, it's your turn. The guy next to you is dead.
Yep, and I see someone running.
He's a running.
You ain't running from me, motherfucker.
I mean, I wanted to invest in their business plan.
24 to hit.
I don't know what it is.
24 is a hit.
Kill him off.
For 12 damage.
That's enough. How do you want to do this? As he's running away from you.
It's gonna hit him in the back of the head as he's running away and just engulf his head in flames.
And he starts running in circles, trying to extinguish the flames. But as he tries to extinguish them, he falls to the ground and starts rolling. And soon after, he stops moving. Is that your turn?
I have my bonus action still, so I'm going to have Astaroth attack. So he is going to step over here. And
Advantage.
let's use some fire. For 16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
For 10 damage.
10 damage is good. And it is now bloodied. Kriv.
Yep. So, I
There's
guess the guy next to
only
me.
2 of them left standing.
Oh.
Right next to you
Which
and
guy
next
next to
to
me?
Astaroth. Yeah, the guy next to you and Astaroth.
Yeah, I can't see it as a indicator.
Because you're under him, on
Yep.
top of him, yeah.
My HP bar is covering it. I'm just going to. Well, I'm going to do this first because I'm going to attack him. Where you at? Reckless attack. And then maul.
So you have disadvantage, so that's going to give you it's
Normal.
gonna balance it out, yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
Now one ain't gonna do nothing.
Not one.
His large words are distracting me. There, 16.
That's 16 is a hit. Yes.
For 9. Is that adding the +2?
It's not adding the +2 now. A bunch of automations are not working. So let me just
Yeah,
add
so
that.
it's 11.
-2. Okay. Any bonus or movement?
Nope. Not really. I don't need to move.
Okay. Thank you. Ember.
Oh shit, that's me. We have to play the loading game.
You're still loading Foundry?
Oh, what happens is my computer's awful, and I switch over my page so that I can read the spells without having to deal with the loading, and then I have to go back to the page, and then it decides to continue it. And then one day I die.
It's the computer that's gonna die. But if you want to read the spells, you can open your character sheet, right-click the spell, and click Edit. And you can read it from there. If your computer can handle it.
Yeah, it's a question. All right, I'm gonna drop concentration on spike growth because none of the baddies are in it anymore. And it looks like we got two mofos.
Yes, one here, and one right here.
Amber's gonna be feral, and she's gonna go primal savagery.
All right.
This guy. She's gonna try.
And you swing. He protects himself with his briefcase, and you scratch it, but does not hurt him.
She hisses at him, and she ends her turn.
And it is the business orc right in front of you. Will try to use the elevator pitch against Kriv because you're very threatening. Please give me a wisdom saving throw, Kriv.
Yay.
Can I try to shout over him while he's
16.
talking?
Yes.
I can be louder than you. Ah!
Roll performance.
Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you.
The rolling in that one right here would be hilarious.
I'm rolling performance
would
as
be.
well. Got a 7.
No.
No! This Valgrim, this is your fault.
This is amazing. So what does your shouting sound like with the natural one?
Oh fuck.
Oh, you
Shouting
should-
random words.
Oh,
Just
damn.
copy them, I guess.
She's kind of doing a very loud la 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 la.
You're basically just doing it in your
Yeah,
own
no,
head, and nobody hears it.
Yeah, no, she's fully, yeah, very squeaky.
But Kriv did save on the saving throw. And Kriv, you're gonna get hit by a business axe.
Ember's convinced she helped.
15 to hit. For 8 points of damage, Kriv.
Was it 15?
15 to hit, yes.
Yep.
And then 8 damage halved.
Okay. Got it.
This guy looking around doesn't really see a way to escape. And will try to go through the weakest around him, which is Lottie. And he's going to try to use his elevator pitch against you. Lottie, wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm fantastic at these. One day I'm gonna say that and it'll be correct and I'll roll something good, but today is not that day. I have 7.
He yells to you, shareholder interests, you really have to protect your interests. And you will have disadvantage on attacks against them.
I mean, I'm really worried about protecting my interests, apparently, whatever he just said.
14 to hit.
That misses.
What?
Yeah, I have a 15 AC.
Bollocks. Okay.
There's the
Cypher.
most British exclamation.
So, Valgrim, what would Cypher do right now? A level 4 Cypher.
A level 4 cipher.
Without having access to any of his character sheet.
Anyone super hurt? No. He would probably just Toll the Dead here. Nobody's super hurt.
Yes. I'm going to give you ownership of his character sheet.
Woo.
Your name on Foundry is...
It should be Garleth.
Yes, there it is. Owner. Toll the Dead. Full damage. That should not be a D8, D12.
D12.
For 12 damage. And that was enough. And the orc falls to the ground, lifeless. Lottie, it's your turn. There's one of them left standing.
Well, I will target the only one that is currently left standing, which is right there. And this is still at disadvantage?
Yes.
Cool. Let's see if I can... Where's my attack button? Not again.
I know, right?
Why does
Or
it...
just like...
It just really does not like me. Well, I have a +8 to attack, but I have no attack button.
Even the manual ones aren't there.
Roll a D20.
Rolled a 3.
That's not enough with the +8.
Yep. And I believe that's everything we can do unless we roll the Eldritch Blast separately. I don't know if we do that.
You do.
Oh, no.
Make a separate attack roll for each beam.
Yes.
And I rolled a nat 1. Alrighty, we're off to a great... It's a miracle I'm alive. My rolls are always terrible.
Both Eldritch Blasts buzz around his head, missing him.
Yeah, I'm terrified about my investments, which they are clearly not safe according to these orcs.
Firebolt from Cal, nearly a crit for 14 points of damage.
It's better than what he usually does, so I mean...
I'm saying cows is these guys' weakness.
You're attacking with your bow?
Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
And she can never mess with it with all those modifiers she's got to it.
And you could also use a bonus action to add steady aim on top of that if you wanted to. But this is a hit. Roll damage, please. And that's enough. What do you want to do with this last
Oh, I'm
orc?
sorry. I was adding my sneak attack.
If you want to overkill him, go for it.
Nah, that's fine.
Overkill.
My brain is super tired. I'm gonna let you flavor this as you wish.
You hit him straight in the neck, and he starts flaying back. His briefcase flies in the air, and he falls in the river behind him.
It's a lot better than I would have done. Thanks.
And with that, combat is finished against those business orcs. Let me delete the tokens. And
Every time you say business dork, I have that business song stuck in my head.
Business.
Not far
I should
off.
have played that song, right? During the combat.
No.
We're right at 10 p.m. I want to take a quick break. Sorry we started a bit late, so let's make this quick, and we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes,
Yo.
I'm going to take care of my brain
Thank you.
before any discussion can be had. Goodbye, everybody.
And we're back.
Welcome
Nice.
back, gamers.
Okay, I sent you what the gold wristwatch does, Valgrim.
Yeah.
But the time on it is broken. It does not show the time.
All right. Well, I will put it in my bag for now.
Okay, perfect. Grieve, are you continuing the walk to the south west?
Yeah, I guess that's the only way we know, and that's the only cover we can get from the Jabberwocky because we know it's flying now.
You've been walking for well, ever since you left the site of the crash. You've been walking for 30 minutes now with the time of the fight, and you have not heard it or seen it in the air.
Yeah.
For now.
Still keeping a watch out for it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change the map real quick. Give me 1 minute as I set it up. This Crave.
Gives me more time to make fun of Bree.
And Asteroth.
Camera's off, so we can't see her reaction anymore.
Yeah, your cameras
well,
not working.
my mute was muted as well. I said, no, we don't need to make fun of me. And two, my camera died. So,
Bree, that was almost as bad as my glow in the dice are darking. I have this set of glow in the dark dice, and I wanted to see if they were going to work, and then they did, and I was so excited that I was like very loudly during one of our first D&D games together, being like, "Oh my god, my glow in the dice are darking!" And it got immortalized.
Immortalized. All right, I'm starting my camera. I'll turn on my other camera, I guess.
Yeah, after another 30 minutes, you reach what you think is the cave. Let me show you.
Should we have gone and maybe tried to look for Clabberclaw and the...
Nah, they're dead. Cut our losses.
Well, I mean, my
Which would have done the same for you.
Creeves thing would be like they would probably head to the cave too if they saw it. It's shelter.
Between you and the cave, there is a small river. The water does not flow very quickly in it, and it would be pretty easy to cross. You also feel a chill breeze that sweeps through the trees, carrying the scent of damp earth. And you see the cave entrance right over the river, with two different entrances. And in the middle of the two entrances, there is a notice board with a few things on it.
A notice board?
Well, Kriv, is what's supposed to be in here?
He just he shrugs. It's like just points at the cave.
Ember will very confidently walk up to the cave.
Through the water that's probably drowning you?
This is an excellent point.
The water is about 5 feet deep.
Shit.
Yep.
But it is not very wide.
Would you say deep enough for a swim?
Oh shit.
you can see the bottom of the water. This water is not murky like the one you've seen in Hither. It is very clean and serene. There's not much current in this little river here. So yes, you can go for a swim.
Oh man, guys. I assume we're gonna be setting up camp around here. Right? So we're not gonna go far. So if I took a 5 to 7 hour swim, it wouldn't bother anyone.
Seems rather
Somebody's gotta
long.
say yeah, I was gonna say somebody's gotta say something first, because otherwise Ember's gonna be like, "Yeah, no problem."
It probably won't be that long. An hour max. I mean, it won't be like last time when you guys just abandoned me. And
If only we could.
Do we really have the time for 7 to 8 hours? If it's just an hour, perhaps. But
I mean, it might just be an hour. It really depends where the water goes. Well, but we're setting up camp around here, right? We're gonna get some rest, maybe.
we just had a long rest on the hot air balloon.
Balloon, but don't you want to be back on solid ground? Get our bearings.
We should go look for
It
Clabberclaw
sounds like
and the
you do, though.
other one.
We did just fight a Jabberwocky. Right, we could do search parties. Why don't we go search for our friends while I take a swim? I'll search for them in the water.
Oh, okay. I could search for them on land.
Counterproductive.
Sounds like an awful idea. Split the party.
Oh, this is a good point.
Yet again.
Valgrim, why don't you go with Lottie?
No.
Okay.
Valgrim, 5 to 7 hours underwater. That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, can I throw Lottie in the water now?
Please do.
Do you resist, Lottie?
Going in the water anyway, so I guess I'll go, but I am mad at Kriv, and he will be getting bugs in his bed again tonight.
Just picking up, I just scruff your shirt and just toss you into the water.
If you're not resisting, I'm not gonna let him. You don't need to roll.
Yeah, I'm not resisting.
Okay.
I see
And,
Lottie flying through the air with double middle
Too
fingers.
much
as she
conversation
lands in the
about
water.
going to water here.
You land in the water, Lottie, and it is lukewarm.
Disturbing.
There is no current bringing you anywhere. Maybe a slight current going to the north, but that's it.
Lottie is gonna give a quick wave to her friends and just go, "Don't wait up," and then go underwater and say the name.
We should totally wait up.
We're just gonna go to the edge over here and be like, "Where's the cave? Where's the cave at? Right here?"
There's an entrance right here and an entrance right here.
Okay.
And there is a notice board right in the middle here where I am pinging.
Okay.
I'm going to go read that.
Okay.
If
I'm gonna
can.
look at Ember and see if she needs like a little help getting over the water.
It's very nice. I got it. And she'll freeze the surface of the water to get across.
Sweet.
Hey.
Lottie, I'll get back to you. Let me tell you what you see,
She'll
Valgrim.
let other people do that too, by the way. Cross it.
You see two things on the notice board. A poster, which resembles the one you've seen before. And a note nailed to the notice board. The note says, "A wealthy man
Already hate it.
profits from his workers' labor. He leaves richer, walking to the left. The worker's wage will just suffice. He lives in poorer health, walking to the right. Let the fool take caution." And for the poster, wanted, Will of the Feywild. the same kind of rough drawing of a kid, which says, "Bring me this imp alive and unharmed, and I'll bury you up to your neck in silver. Signed, Granny."
Oh, that's
Yeah,
different
who
than
that
what she
is.
said last time.
What was the last time? I forgot.
She said last time, Will of the Feywild, deliver this rascal alive and unharmed. Payment I offer you the power to bring the dead back to life.
Lottie,
Mm.
do you want to do this out in the open or privately?
I does not matter either way. I think everyone kind of knows Lottie talks to someone, so
It's
Up to you.
completely up to you.
I mean, I'm fine doing it out in the open unless people want a moment to themselves to chit chat. So
Let's keep the suspense a bit longer. And I'm going to grab Lottie for a few minutes.
Okay, bye.
Hi.
Okay, on the one hand, I really like shiny things, but at the other hand, that sounds like a threat.
Yeah, what happened with that gold watch?
Oh, it was
right?
just it was a gold watch, and the other thing was
Are we sure it's not someone's like
warm.
memory?
No, it grows warm whenever the wearer secures a profitable deal with another person. That's all he gave me. Like,
So
well,
kind of
maybe
useless for
useful.
us because when we ever get a prosperous deal
I mean, Volgrim
besides
kind of did.
Cypher?
I mean, when he struck a deal with a ghost,
Yeah, that was that.
it's just Sue fucked it for him afterwards because she's a bitch.
Well, I guess you got a proper deal with when you got the ghost to possess you.
Yeah.
And afterwards, you kind of screwed over too.
You mostly just need to make sure that Ember's not in there with you because she's going to try to help everybody and she'll give away things that.
A lot like Dimitri does. I swear, these two characters are like should be like reversed. Creve should be in Barovia, and Dimitri should be here.
It's so much more funny when they're not. Yeah. That always happens when you like make a whole character and you're like, oh, so much better in this setting.
Yeah, Creve was one I've already pre-built. Most of my characters are already pre-built. I haven't really been able to make any more characters recently. Cause I get a general sense of it, and I pretty much make the build around the RP sense of it. Like Dimitri, he's cowardly, so everything he has is all range and keeping distance.
Mm-hmm.
Greaves untrained, doesn't know much, so yeah, that's how he does. Has some spiritual power he doesn't know. Kind of acts on its own against the wild magic. My ranger warlock. Dude also would probably do well here too. Essentially, his patron was forced upon him. He was strict in a deal to get out of prison, and now has to hunt down the stupid fiends, runaways. And oh yeah, he doesn't get to choose his level. It's rent. I do a roll on it. See if I get fighter or if I get warlock. Up at a certain level, of course, but
That's fun.
Yeah, a gimmick with him would be if anyone calls him short because he's a halfling, he'll go around disappearing somewhere for maybe 40, 50 seconds, and then cast because he's an arcane archer, cast his seeking arrow on the person's foot and the person's foot that called him short.
Oh God. All right, what has happened so far? We have Ember learned plot stuff. Lottie had her own thing. She was off somewhere. Lottie's lost. How we start?
You're looking for like Jabberwocky. And we happen to go the same direction to meet up with her.
Lottie's in the Jabberwocky landing. There's us.
We got into
There's
combat with some economic
Business
orcs. Business orcs? Or was it economic orcs? This sounds like economics. I don't know. I was confused.
Orconomics.
Every time they say something. Orconomics. That's a good one, actually.
Okay, I've got to take a test now. Apparently, I've been sent.
You don't have to take the test.
I
was curious. I was curious about it.
Oh, you were
they
not
all-
the only one who asked me about it, so.
And they all pressured me to show my results. I was like, okay, fine, I'll send it to you guys.
I don't know what this is.
I got food on the way here, so I will be AFK in a minute.
I'm waiting
Or
on my
few.
food. It was supposed to be here. Food.
Yeah. I love DoorDash, but I also hate it too. It's so expensive, but it's it's always tempting to just order something. Especially in the day. That's them.
Look, guys, I'm back and I'm alive and I'm noticeably wet.
What?
I didn't
Yeah,
wanna know
you were
that.
in water.
Yeah.
So let's get back to Valgrim and Grieve and Ember that I've crossed over the water. Cypher will follow with the ice bridge that you created, Ember. So will Cal. How about Maeve?
Yes, I will follow.
What do you guys do on the other side of the water?
There seems to be a lot of talk about wealth and Business. Working on. Do we know what's in this cave?
Who are you asking?
I suppose my compatriots. All right, I guess we're going in the cave.
Which way do you go?
Excellent question. Do we want a worker's wage or I guess Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger. No.
Is Ember alone? Where are the others?
I just got back.
Welcome. Okay.
I was getting my food.
Oh yeah, no, we're just deciding what we're doing now. And then my brain completely blanked. That
I mean, I'm just gonna go on the right side, I guess. I don't know a difference between them.
I'm curious to know which side Maeve wants to go in.
Yeah, Maeve. You poor, you rich.
I made a decision to come here, so I'm gonna make a decision which one we go to.
I'm gonna repeat the little note, okay? A wealthy man profits from his workers' labor. He leaves richer walking to the left. The worker's wage will just suffice. He leaves in poorer health, walking to the right. Let the fool take caution.
You mean like creep, a caution?
Did the group decide on one of the sides?
Nope.
Nope.
Do we want to be rich or healthy?
Emperor's making a wisdom saving.
Well,
Wait.
the right
No, she'd
side's
be good
like
at
you can lose health. Grave's not far enough for this, so you guys can decide.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to be about exploiting workers, considering I am a worker.
I don't know what you're talking about. Iwan was very, very wealthy, and he said that in order to do that, sometimes you got to step on other people. So, wait, is that bad? Actually, don't answer
Hear the silence
that.
as we stare at you in unison.
It's mostly ironic because it's very clear that this is against most of what Ember ever talks about. Like she's like very against anything regarding like being mean to other people. But for some reason, whenever she's like, yeah, Iwan does this, she's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to start walking towards the workers' side.
Ember will
Can you show us the
lower
note
her
again?
head and follow.
Worker side's over here, isn't it? Oh no, wait.
Right?
I'm dyslexic. You know.
What did you say, Maeve?
I wanted to see the note again, but I guess if I see the group going one way, I will follow the group.
The note says, real quick, A wealthy man profits from his workers' labor. He leaves richer, walking to the left. Now, this sign is in between both entrances, so you have to reorient the way you're thinking about it. The worker's wage will just suffice. He leaves in poorer health, walking to the right. Let the fool take caution.
Okay, thank you.
Now it's up to Lottie and Ember over there to make a decision.
Is Lottie with the group? It took me 10 minutes to come out of the water.
They've been debating for a few minutes now, so yes, you're out.
Alright, I will gladly stroll out of the water. In a noticeably bad mood. But, you know, not much has changed. Except she's not smirking mischievously.
Mm-hmm.
The tunnel right in front of you, Valgrim Creve, is narrow and claustrophobic. Its ceiling held up by wooden beams that creak ominously. The air smells of dust and damp wood. And faint scratches on the floor suggest that a long time ago, mine carts may have been used there. There is absolutely no light inside of those tunnels. Only the moonlight filtering through the trees manages to light a few passages.
You know, the other way looks a lot better. Why are we going down this way?
Reeves is shrugging because.
Because I don't believe in the exploitation of workers.
And that's the only reason we're going down this tunnel, is because we don't believe in the exploitation of workers.
Some of us
Yeah,
have these things
exploiting
called
people's
morals.
bad.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the other way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We'll see first.
Lottie, in the other tunnel to the left, as you step inside the cave, the air grows cold. There is absolutely no light that penetrates this thick darkness ahead. Do you have dark vision? I think you do.
I do have dark vision.
Your footsteps echo, and in the distance, you start spotting small queens on the ground.
Small what?
Queens. Money.
Hold on. I'm gonna pull an ember real quick. I'm not gonna pick up the coin, surprisingly enough. It feels a little bit like crap. Wisdom saving throw.
Because I think we both know that it's a good thing Ember didn't go that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually making a wise decision and feeling satisfied knowing she has a diamond and coins aren't worth bending down for. She is gonna proceed with, actually not with caution. Lottie wouldn't do that. She's just gonna walk confidently down the cave.
As you walk deeper in the cave, you see more and more of those coins, and in the distance, you start seeing piles of it. Valgrim Creve to the north, to the right of the cave, in the distance, you see an old rusty mine elevator at the back end of the cave. The planks of the floor seems in pretty bad shape.
Okay. So, like, are these the cross beams here? Are they look stable?
The cross beams are above you, going all across the cave. The floor where you have stopped is made of wood now, and is in a very bad condition. You can see holes through it.
Well, I mean, what I'm looking for is the boards are going this way, one way, but they're sitting on other beams that are going this way, right?
The beams are only going from top to bottom.
So like this.
Like this, yes.
Okay. I mean, I'll put some light pressure on one of the boards here.
As you put pressure on the wooden floor, it creaks and some dust gets thrown in the air a little bit. A few loose stones tumbles in the darkness below. Even with your dark vision, it's hard to tell how far this hole would be, how deep it would be.
I'm gonna look at Ragam. Can you see me in the dark, by the way?
I'm a gnome. I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Valgrim and give him a motion of tossing him over top of all this to the elevator.
I'm gonna look at him and shake my head, and I'm gonna try to cast mending on a just straight line across.
Okay.
Start mending the floorboards.
If I recall correctly, mending takes a few minutes, right?
As a ritual, yes. 10 minutes.
Instantaneous casting time, 1 minute.
Okay.
It's the duration of instantaneous.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
All right. You start mending. You start mending pieces of the floor, and you start with the floor right in front of you, and you manage to make it look sturdier, but it's not. The other floorboards that it is attached to is still pretty weak. So as you keep preparing more fragments and more boards, you start to make the floor, you think, a bit more walkable. You still have to be careful. It doesn't look super stable. It's much better than it was, though.
Mm-hmm. And now I'll look at Grieve and do the little after you.
I have to walk right out.
Criv crosses.
Yep. On the stuff he mended. Where it ends at, but
the floor is less creaky, but it still does not seem very stable. But you do manage to make it all the way to the other side, and without making any of the floorboards fall. And in front of you is a wooden mine elevator with a crank and a basket that can take you down with a long rope.
Once I'm on the other side, I'm gonna take some of the rope out I have, and I'm gonna toss it, like one end of it, a good handful of it at Valgrim, holding one end of it, just in case.
Okay.
I'll tie it around Astaroth because he's the one going over next.
Yep.
Ember can't see shit, so she is casting starry wisps just to light her way.
Can you light my way too? Because I'm also blind.
Fair enough.
Actually,
I'm supposed to see if I torch.
I just added light because the starry wisp.
Thank you.
Before Azeroth crosses, I'm gonna take the rope and swing it a bit, and like point towards you and Ember.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Before Atheros crosses this gap, I'm like swing the rope back and forth like in a side to side motion, and then I'm gonna point at Velgrim, Ember, and Maeve.
Oh, you want them to hold on to the rope. Okay.
I want them to go first before Azareth.
Okay, yeah.
So we have 2 people holding the rope. Essentially. If anything, it could be like a little we call it zip line or
Yeah. Before I let you try and cross, let's go back to Lottie real quick. Lottie, what are you doing up there?
and a mountain of silver.
Lottie is just gonna be casually strolling down the cave. Fully confidently, not picking up the coins and walking faster as she goes because she really wants to, but knows that's probably a bad idea. Oh, that's a really big open area.
You get to a bigger area in the cave, and piles of gold is on the ground. Piles here.
Oh.
It's there's a glint to it. At least 4, 5, 6 piles.
Is Cypher picking the coins that she's ignoring?
No, I'm not gonna make him do that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to kill Cypher in this way.
I'm not a big fan of making decisions for characters one another. I'm gonna have to, but I have to get used to it. As you go deeper in the cave, Lottie, there is no other exit that you can see of.
And you know what? This seems like a great time to detect magic.
And as you do, the gold, every single gold coin that you see on the ground gives off a magic aura. Conjuration for the gold. And as you walk, conjuration. And as you walk across around the cave, a portion of the wall to the northeast gives off illusion magic.
Mm-hmm.
Right around here.
I would like to investigate this part of the wall, see if I can find any secret doors or puzzles.
Roll investigation, please.
Let's see. An 11. Oh, wait. I can do this, so I can add a D4. So that will become a 15.
You find that a 10-foot by 10-foot portion of the wall is not a wall, it is an illusion. And as you investigate, you put your arm on it and it goes through the wall.
Feeling like the genius that I am and thinking about those suckers who had to walk down that ugly kind of hole, I'm going to confidently walk through this wall. Not stealthily, no caution heeded. If it's a drop off, I'm going to die.
As you do, the gold coins behind you start to move and start forming into a huge kind of golem made out of pure gold pieces. Please roll initiative.
Gosh darn it. Seems
Exactly
like a really good time to walk faster through the wall.
And when I mean initiative, I mean only Lottie.
Lottie, I got a 22.
Again, Lottie is on her own again in combat.
Lottie, you rolled the higher initiative. What do you do and what do you say?
I am casting suggestion, and she is gonna say, "Don't follow or attack me."
Okay. This golem, this gold golem, as you try and talk to it, seems to be a complete dimwit and doesn't really understand what you're telling it to do.
Just like Lottie.
Hey,
So
No, it's body's
does-
nemesis.
he does not understand the language that you are speaking, and he is immune to being charmed.
can I take out 5 gold pieces and throw it at his feet?
Yes. As you pick up the gold pieces,
No, from my inventory, not from the ground. My personal.
you said pick up.
I meant like pick up from my inventory, like not touching his gold. Specifically from the gold I have in the pouch around my belt. Pick that up and be very important.
Okay. They stick to him.
That's freaky. And then I would like to back into the illusionary wall and potentially take an opportunity attack.
He will take it. Slam.
Oof. Miss!
Oh no! Come on. That's a miss, yes.
I would like to go through the illusionary wall. Aha! How many movement did that take me?
15 feet.
Okay, I have 30, so if that took me 15, I can move another 15 feet, so I will go there. And you know, that will be my turn. That'll be my turn. I see light
Okay.
at the end of the tunnel.
Do you say anything?
Just her initial don't follow and don't attack me with the failed suggestion spell.
It's definitely following you.
Oh, no. Oh, hi.
And it's going to use Gold Barrage. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
You got it. 20! Oh, God.
You will take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as he throws a bunch of gold coins at your face, just like you did to him. And the mass of the gold golem is reduced as well. And that was his turn. What do you do?
Running. Okay, so first 30 feet. No, we're gonna take the before I take the dash action, I'm gonna take the bonus action, put a tentacle right there. Let's summon that. Summon tentacles, use the ability, yes. I don't know why it doesn't let me put the template down, but yes.
I put it.
Awesome. Let's see, will it allow me to attack? It just doesn't like my attack button. I don't know what to tell you. Yep, still no attack button.
Really?
Yeah.
Just roll a d20 plus 8, I think.
20 plus 8. 16 plus 8.
That's a hit.
So he will take 5 damage. This is my bonus action. And then Lottie is going to take the dash action and run here. So, upon seeing a person, Lottie is gonna stop in her tracks and be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Hi!" And that'll be my turn.
Okay. The person in the cave. Let me tell you what you see. And let me just go back. Ember. Oh, there's 2 Ember on the map.
Yeah, one was my old version, and I pulled on the current version.
Okay.
I just couldn't delete it.
You all hear.
Jingle jangle.
Rattling of coins.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Rattling of coins on the north path of the cave. But it's very distant and echoey, so it's hard to tell what's really going on.
All right,
man.
we gotta play a game called How Stressed Out Is Emma?
There's a picture of the man that you see.
An 8, she doesn't understand what's going on. Sorry.
There's
It's like Rumpelstiltskin.
There's soft torchlight that's flickering across the rough stone walls as you step into this cave, Lottie. And there's spirals of gold that glimmer under the warm light, reflecting off the face of an old man, hunched over a spinning wheel. His eyes are hidden behind a blindfold, worn and frayed at the edges, as his thin, bony hands reach down to grasp gold coins, which shimmer and transform into gleaming golden threads at his touch. And as you told him hello, he responds in a old raspy voice. I felt you coming.
You might not want to touch the coins. I don't think the big guy would be a big fan of that. I don't suppose there's a way out near you.
A way out? For me, no. And then the big guy is going to attack you again. 30 feet. Oh, he can't reach you. Well, let's see if his gold barrage recharges. It does not.
Oh,
Roll the
thank
4. So it's going to dash. And he still cannot reach you. And he regenerates. Lottie, it's your turn
running.
again.
Yep, we're gonna start going, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Start by going there. I'm gonna run right next to this old man. And gonna just awkwardly stand next to him and just like, there's kind of a big problem right behind us. So if there's like a door right over here somewhere that's not back that way, might be incredibly helpful to both you and I. We're pals in this moment, mutually bonded in danger.
Usually bonded? I don't think so. This big guy protects me.
What? Could you call him off? I didn't touch any of the gold. I'm not touching you.
But you chose the left path.
Well, you see, there's this really short, annoying guy who walked down the other path, and I didn't want to walk next to him. I thought they were going down the same place.
Can you roll persuasion? I'm very curious.
Yeah. I'll tell you all about him. His name's Valgrim. Terrible guy. And I'll
Just for your
use.
bullshit.
I can use Pact of the Boon, so I can add something to that.
Roll a 1. Damn it.
15.
Tragic.
So you say you didn't touch any of the gold?
Not intentionally. I might have kicked a few pieces by accident. The stuff's kind of everywhere.
He snaps his fingers, and you can see the gold golem behind you collapses into a pile of gold.
Oh, thank goodness. Honestly, thank you for that. And I don't say thank you very often, and I mean it even less often. But genuinely, thank you for that. I need to stop walking off by myself. So what's your name?
Where are your friends you spoke of? My name. You can call me Nib.
Okay, Lottie, we don't judge names. They walked down the other path that seemed a lot more treacherous. I'm not quite sure what the destination was or where we're going. I tend to just follow them blindly, but I walked down this path because, of course, of the short, annoying man I mentioned earlier. I assumed they connected.
They do. And we're going to jump back to the other group. Kriv, Ember, Valgrim,
Speaking of jumping,
Maeve. What do you do?
I'm waiting for everyone else to go across.
So am I.
Ember will rope across.
Are you gonna
Okay.
climb on the ropes, or are you just gonna?
This is an excellent question. But this is another time where I want to roll for this because Ember is having stupid thoughts.
If you start trying to walk or climb on the rope, I'm gonna smack your hand and tell you to walk across like a normal human being.
Ember
not
like
human.
looks. Yeah, no, she's not human.
A normal
Duh.
being.
Ember like looks down at the drop. You see her like back kind of flexing a couple times, like her wings are like trying to move properly. Nah. Okay. Here, can I have the? She'll climb across on the rope.
I'm rolling, by the way, every time you guys are stepping on this. So far, you guys have been lucky.
Ember is like less than 50 pounds.
Yeah. I'm taking that into consideration. You make it all the way across, Ember.
With a few little shakes on the rope from Creve as you're crossing, just to kind of startle you, and maybe hurry you along.
I guess I'll go next.
Maeve. Any special way you're crossing it?
No, but I'm typically very sneaky and light on my feet, so I'm hoping it'll be beneficial. And I also grab the rope that Creve was throwing over, so that if I do fall, I will be tied up tight with the rope.
You make it all the way across?
Thanks. Can you move me? Thank you.
Cal is going to go next. I hope I don't fall. Wait. I know what to do. And he takes a few steps back and does a running jump with rabbit hop. And manages to jump all the way across. It's 15 feet. Yeah. That's too far. That's too far. And as he starts to try and jump, he stops in his tracks like, oh, you know, and on second thought, I don't think I can clear this. And he's going to try and cross normally. And he makes it all the way across. Cypher is going to go next. Oh, is this my opportunity to kill him?
Looks
Nope.
like it.
He makes it all the way across. So there is only Valgrim and Astaroth left on the other side.
I guess it's my turn. Hope I don't fall.
You're fine.
Shakes the rope a bit more. Shakes the rope a bit more as Valgrim is crossing.
Rather close. I'm gonna come over here and brace myself with Kriv and hold on to the rope.
As
Here comes
Astaroth
big old
starts
metal man.
crossing.
Yeah, him and bridges don't really function well, do they? The last time he fell through.
Astaroth starts crossing, and as he gets to about 10 feet away from you, Valgrim, the board starts to creak very loudly and give out under him. I need Kriv and Valgrim to both make me a athletics ability check, please. As you need to be holding on to Astaroth right now.
Yep.
All right. Kriv, you managed to can I
And
brace
as it
yourself?
creaks, kind of just like pull him like really fast into it, back towards us, pulling Valgrim along with it.
And you managed to break Astaroth's fall and bring him back up on the edge of the little elevator. And you are all safe on the other side.
Yay.
There is an old, rusty mine elevator, shaft elevator, I should say, with a bucket.
I'm gonna stare at Valgrim for this one. He knows it up more than I do.
Ember is also staring at Valgrim, and it's weird because she. Okay, this is. Can I do a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Can
I don't
Ember?
know what this thing is?
Can okay, actually this doesn't work because she doesn't have night vision.
Yeah, but you.
I was
cast a
gonna
spell
say
to
that
give-
she has those like really creepy like night reflective eyes that kind of weirdly beam back, but I guess her eyes are kind of also Ember like. Anyway, I was just trying to make her creepy. Alright, carry on.
Okay, thank you, Ember Creepy. So Valgrim, you see that there is a crank. This is a manually operated shaft, and well, it's not a shaft; it's the elevator. Sorry, and someone needs to be operating that crank to go up and down. The bucket seems to be able to fit at least 3 persons. What do you do?
I will tell Kriv that.
Uh-huh.
So we need someone operating the crank.
Yeah, he'll get on the crank. He doesn't know which way to turn it though.
Who gets in the bucket?
Well, to make this as awful on Kriv as I possibly can, I'm going to take Astaroth with me right now.
And Cal is gonna jump in with you. Okay, Kriv, I will need athletics check, please, as you start turning that crank.
Will that do?
That does it. and you start cranking it the right way. Astaroth, Valgrim, Cal, you start descending in a very dark tunnel for a few minutes, reaching
I think I have dark vision.
about 100 feet down. And at the bottom of the tunnel, at the bottom of the shaft, all you see is a set of stairs going up.
I'm very excited for this.
We're waiting on.
I want to know what you guys do.
I'm already
Well,
praying.
I'm
so-
waiting for them to come back for the rest of the party.
At the bottom of the elevator is another crank.
I guess we'll have Astaroth go over there and start working it.
Okay. Griv, you feel that the crank is moving in the other direction and that the elevator is coming back up.
I'm gonna fight it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Astaroth, Griv, give me athletics.
I don't know what's going on. He's talking to Azeroth telepathically, so. God.
Yeah, fuck you. My metal man is stronger.
There's a chance this breaks. And I'm going to give it one chance.
All of
on
the people with
6.
Featherfall are
So-
at the bottom presently.
If I roll a 1, it breaks. You're good. Okay. Astaroth managed to beat Kriv, and you tried to push back on it, Kriv, but the elevator keeps going back up.
I'm looking at Valgrim, confused and a little worried.
I'm
He's
not
down in the
here. I'm
hole.
down at the bottom.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went with Astaroth.
Oh, I thought you were still up here.
No.
Can move them into the void.
That helps.
And after a few minutes, the elevator comes back to the surface, empty.
Should the rest of us go and then we'll send it back up for Kriv and then
He's just shrugging
You can-
because he doesn't know why this thing's moving by itself.
I think they're actually Ember's wise, but it's so much funnier when she's not.
The answer is ghosts.
It must just return to the top on its own.
Wise in the ways of nature.
She doesn't get this. She doesn't understand how this works. It must magically return to the top. So when it comes back, we'll
I'll get in with Ember if she does.
Yeah, she'll get in.
Cypher gets in as well.
Reeve just turns his head
Hey,
sideways.
please
at
come
Ember.
down with us after.
And he starts ringing.
I imagine Kriv just jumps after.
Oh fuck!
Just cut the
Um,
rope and just slide it and just grind it down.
Okay, Creve, I will need another athletics check, please. And as the crank starts moving, Astaroth, you feel the crank moving at the bottom.
Beat that one, Azeroth.
He's not going to try because he knows what it's doing.
After a short few minutes, you all reach the bottom and see Astaroth and Valgrim Cal at the bottom. Astaroth operating the crank. with a set of stairs going up.
Oh.
He's gonna send it back up to the top to get Kriv.
Kriv the correct moves.
I mean, I couldn't beat it last time, so I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I just let go of it.
Okay, and after a few short minutes, it gets back up and it is empty, ready to greet you.
Okay, I get in the bucket and I kind of jump on it a couple times to get it moving.
Fuck.
He's rolling.
You don't need to, man. You don't need to.
Astaroth, you feel a little jerk in the crank.
What is this idiot doing now? And he's gonna start lowering the bucket down.
Okay.
We thought it was ghosts.
Astaroth, give me athletics, please.
I hope he doesn't fail.
Oh.
Oh. Is it Tomato Rage?
Wait. There's DM's guidance. Not DM's guidance. There's not DM's.
Hero
You know what I'm
inspiration.
Cypher's
No.
guidance.
Yes, Cypher's guidance. He is a DM, but not in here. Help me, please.
He would have done it, you're right. But I also already rolled and it does not break. Okay. You make it all the way to the bottom creep. Unharmed.
There's only one.
And
Tragic.
That brings me a question, actually.
yes.
So, heroic inspiration with that. If Fargrim has one, can you use that for Astaroth?
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Can he use it for Cypher when he controls Cypher?
If Cypher has one.
Well, when you have an heroic inspiration, you can decide to give it to someone else as well.
Oh.
It's the only limitation is during combat.
I thought it was whenever someone did something cool.
So you can award it to someone for something cool, but if you want to use your heroic inspiration on someone else's role, you can also do that.
Oh.
Has anybody done anything cool today?
No.
I was trying.
No. Okay, so at the bottom, you have the elevator and you have a set of stairs going up in the darkness.
I'm not concentrating on detect magic, but this won't stop.
You go to your thing, and it has. If you go down to your effects, you can go and you can see concentrating on blah blah blah. Oh, I'm still concentrating on spell.
I'm not concentrating on anything. That's the.
I know what I'm saying is. Oh, you're what?
No, it's broken.
Yeah, it's really broken. I'm
okay.
glowing, guys. I'm just that magical.
There you go.
Ah, being bloodied. Stop it, Sid.
All right, well, I'm going up the stairs.
Okay.
Ember shall cast more random lights because she can't see, and neither can.
I have a
Maeve
fucking
or-
torch. I will hand you the
What?
torch and light it.
I would really like Valgrim to walk up.
Ember
The stairs.
very much appreciates the torch. She gets very tired of casting the spell that much.
I would really like Valgrim to walk up the stairs.
What are we
Thanks,
doing?
Margaret.
You, well, I assume that everyone follows. Everyone starts walking up the stairs, and this is very long stairs. You start going up 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. And you start to wonder how long are those goddamn stairs. But you go all the way up 100 feet. Just say, no, it's going to be okay.
Wait,
but you go all the way back up 100 feet, the same length that you just went down your elevator, just like the workers used to do.
It's the stairs right here.
Yes, those are the stairs.
Okay.
And you exit into a cave lit with soft torchlight, and you see a man, which I was shown before, and he greets you all. Is that your friends?
well, friends is kind of a strong word. What the hell?
Lottie
took you so long?
immediately gets embraced by Ember.
Oh,
Lottie!
Crave
at
shaking his
least
head
one
no.
of them is my friend. This short, wonderful little person here is my closest, dearest friend who is willing to die in the hag's hut with me. Ember, I would like you to meet our brand new dear friend Nibbler. Don't touch any of his
Crave
stuff.
starts coughing.
Just Nib, thank you.
Just Nib. Just Nib doesn't want you to touch any of his stuff, or a giant gold golem will be summoned.
That was what that wisdom saving throw was for, so good.
Crave starts looking at his feet and looking at the stone that he's standing on and getting a little worried.
Sorry, what stone?
Well, this is all stone, right? We're standing on.
Yes. Yeah.
So technically, Crave thinks it's part of his stuff too. And we're touching it.
Okay.
Now, someone who is more in touch with what we're doing, please explain to our dear Just Nib what's going on.
You spoke of a hag?
Oh,
Have you met Skabata?
That's a different name. Who's that?
Skabata.
she's the sister of Bavlorna, Ember?
Yes.
One of the three.
I see.
We have not had the displeasure or pleasure, depending on where you stand on this, of meeting Skabatha. We have just ventured in on a hot air balloon that got shot down by a giant dragon-like creature, and now we are following random signs, apparently.
Random signs. Which signs are you talking about?
Good question. What signs are we talking about?
I'm gonna look at
Crave
Crib.
shrugs. Has a shrug.
You're the one with the map, and you're the one that led us here.
I pull the map out. I show him. I point to the cave at Valgrim and where we were at, and kind of like judge the distance there a little bit. It's like closest place.
Maybe I should start, looking at this map and seeing where we should maybe go, Griv.
You can look at it. That's about it.
I don't want your map.
Perhaps we could show our dear blind friend Just Nib the map, or at least describe it to him. He seems, Just Nib, do you understand this land?
From where I'm at, I take the map and I show it up in the air, spin it around a little bit, and then put it back.
I am not blind. I choose not to look at them. And he kind of waves behind him.
Who is them?
Everyone I've taken from. See, this is my gold, but it's also my curse. I amassed it cruelly. I squeezed it from the life of those who had nothing. Everqueen was a step deeper into damnation. Granny Nightshade, or Skabata, however you want to call her, she saw fit to trap me here. and spin my wealth into gifts for anyone who finds me. And so I will give you a gift. Just so that I am reminded that day after day of what I've done. I make gifts, yes, but not out of kindness. These items I offer to you are born of guilt, not generosity. Take what you will. I have no use for them. Not anymore. And you all see behind him for a few seconds, it appears and disappears. A shadow just looming over his shoulder. It's a lean, starving coachman. Don't mind him. I just can't bear to look at them anymore.
When you say trapped here, you mean you can't descend the stairs or climb out the other way?
I cannot leave now. And everyone that comes in this cave must offer them a gift. Take whatever you want. I do not dare go against this curse. I don't even think I can. They're always there. They whisper, they prod. They remind me of what I've done, but I deserve it. Every bit of it. They never leave. No matter how fast I spin. No matter how much gold I give away.
So we know that the granny that was searching for Will is most likely this Scabatha. So we probably should track down that Will boy and see what he's done to piss off a hag. I suppose you wouldn't know anything about a young boy named Will?
Will? Yes, I do.
Care to elaborate?
Looking through my notes.
Lottie saw his name on a piece of paper and knows a hag's after him, and that's the extent of her knowledge, and I'm surprised she remembered that much. That's actually the fault of the player. Lottie probably wouldn't have remembered that, but I can't not remember.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned on why Lottie cares now.
Oh no, Will was another person that she can potentially manipulate, so Lottie would remember him.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Lottie is Ember's bestest friend.
And Will might be her next best friend in quotations.
No, this guy Nib's my new friend.
Or her next victim.
Well, as you say the word Will, his expression on his face softens a little bit. And a little bit of hope lights up his haunted face. Will of the Feywild. Now, there's a brave lad. He's a thorn in Granny Nightshade's side. He managed to help some of the children escape from her clutches. And I think they formed a gang. They called themselves the Getaway Gang.
The Getaway Gang.
They've been hiding out ever since, always a step ahead of Granny's minions. I think they're hiding in a walking Trent, a great orc named Little Oak. They say Will and his gang live in that Trent's glade, somewhere deep in Thither.
Little orc.
If you show me your map, I can try and sense which way to guide you.
That would be most helpful. Kriv, you still have that map? If you would like to bring it over here and show our not blind just Nib.
He pulls out his ball and shows it. It's already attached back to his ball again. After he said he likes taking things.
I'm gonna lightly elbow Nib and just be like, Ember and I, we have never met the Scabatha, but we confronted Bavlorna in her own hut and managed to return the head of one of her victims that she stole it from. So you can say we are also quite experienced in being thorns in the side of hags. Might get along greatly with this getaway gang if they can give us some tips.
I highly suggest you seek them out. But Scabatha is nothing to laugh at. She's much cooler than Bavlorna, much less lazy. She lives in a tree trunk.
I don't suppose she's allergic to running clockwise in a circle.
Allergic to? No, that's silly. No, she runs a workshop full of children, little ones. They toil day and night. They make toys, but not the kind you want under a tree. No, Granny's toys are cursed things, creepy, twisted. She delivers them to children on other worlds, just to fill their heads with nightmares. She flies on the back of a rocking horse, an eerie sight if you've ever seen it, against the moonlight. There's something deeply wrong about her and those toys. But as far as a allergy, a weakness, I'm not aware. But look out for the key in her back. It's always turning. It moves with her mood. When she's in a good mood, it spins fast, almost too quick to track. But when she's upset, it slows, like a storm cloud gathering. And when her temper flares, when she's truly enraged, the key stops entirely. That's when you need to be careful. Because if it stops, you might not get another chance to escape. And as he is talking to you, you all spot another shadow behind him. A young boy.
Oh, hello.
A ghost in the Feywild took the shape of those balls of light we've been exploding.
Balls of light?
The wisp, the will-o-wisp. They float around the wells and look for trinkets.
Those things, yeah. They're a way for dead people in the Feywild to keep a connection.
Hmm.
At this point, Grieve has the map unraveled, out, ready to go. And he's going to wave at Valgrim to come and look at too. I'll point it out toward. I'll like hold it down, spread it out for him to look at, or however he's gonna do his thing, and then for everyone here to see, because this creep's not gonna remember. So maps out.
You hand the map to Nib? Is that it?
No, I am.
Okay.
I hang it out. It's in my firm both grips on both my hands, and I have it like spread out in front of me, laid out, so he can get to it and point or whatever he needs to do.
Okay. He puts his hand over the map. No. It's moving quite a lot. Go northeast. And look for the Trent. You should find it.
I to note that as his hands hovering over the map, Creve is baring his teeth here. Like his teeth are out.
I don't think he's gonna try to take it. I think he doesn't think he just want to take things anymore.
Remember, his
As-
precious them.
As his hand is hovering over the map, another figure appears and puts a shadowy hand on top of Nib's hand, just taunting him, just making sure that he knows she's still there.
I growl at this ghostly figure.
And as you growl, it disappears. And Nib says, "They never leave. They're always there."
Did you steal from these people?
Every single one of them. I deserve everything I've got coming for me. So, take something.
Amber's gonna make good berries.
Take what you need, but heed my word. Don't touch the gold. It's cursed like
Is there
me.
other than gold?
If you steal even a single coin from this place, their eyes, and he gestures to the ghost that you've been seeing, they will follow you too.
I have enough eyes following me. I will not touch your gold.
Every step, every breath, until you return what was never yours. Their faces will haunt you in every shadow.
I stare at Bree with that comment.
Amber looks distinctively creeped out by this.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone, not even the cruelest soul. And mechanically, what you guys can all do right now is to choose an item, any item, uncommon. I will put something in Discord.
The temptation to put a coin in Valgrim's pocket is there.
I am using an amazing little homebrew called Sane Magical Prices. And it lists a few magical items with kind of real prices. So what you can do is pick any uncommon magic item that you want with a maximum price of 1,000 gold pieces. And Nib will be able to make it for you.
Is that each or as a collective?
Each.
Yeah.
Insane medical prices.
And
insane, unfortunately.
Huh?
What was that?
Some of their prices are a little over the top. I've read through this before.
Yeah. Well, it's not perfect, but it's much better than whatever the DMG recommends.
Yeah.
And a +1 weapon is an uncommon magic item, if I remember correctly, with 1,000 gold pieces maximum.
The sorting of this is like, oh my god, it's gonna be days to filter through all this.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, there's the other way around that you just think of the items that you'd like to have, and then you look in the list to see if it's there.
Mm.
I'm cheating a little bit. I'm using a website that has all the items listed, and I'm just gonna go sort through uncommons.
Go for it, but the prices need to be the ones from the PDF I just shared.
Sure.
I am an absolute menace when it comes to items. I don't know how to pick helpful items. I know how to pick items that
She
seem
has
like
an
they won't be
abacus.
helpful. I'm a
Pick
abacus.
something that would aggravate
Thursday
Valgrim.
game, and I use my abacus all the time. I use a lot of D&D items you wouldn't think of using. One of my favorite things is hunting traps. Constantly use them.
Yeah, no, I love hunting traps.
Bag of
Ooh,
holding.
ooh.
It's an
Maeve,
oil
there's a quiver of Alona that's exactly 1,000.
Very interesting. I'll have to look into that. Thank you.
I put an oil flask above a door, and the oil flask was open. I put a candle underneath it because I knew a bad guy was gonna walk out through it. So when they opened the door, the oil flask fell and lit the whole candlelier.
I think
Never give me items.
the website 5emagic.shop lists the same prices as the same magical prices. I think. I'm not sure. 5emagic.shop.
Damn it, now I actually have to think. Thinking thoughts. Thoughting things. I can think thoughts so good.
It would perhaps not surprise you too much to learn that there are not many shops in the Feywild, so this is one of my ways to give you such shopping experience.
This is really cool. I am particularly... this document is standing next to a very large other document from another person who you guys can probably figure out that I'm going to need to read in the next couple of days. So I'm like, so that's what that's about. I am very excited.
I think we should give Lottie a ring of water walking. I wish she could never enter water again.
Hey.
And I'm gonna put back the big tither map. And I'll show you what Nib pointed on your map, Griff.
Okay.
Can I flood a room with decanter of endless water?
Oh, no, not that. So on the big map, you are currently... Oh, let me just fix this. You are right here at the cave. And he's just revealed that you need to go northeast to the Trent, right here.
But it moves though, constantly though, right?
It has a glade that it likes to hang in. But yeah, the Feywild map that you have constantly moves.
Yeah, we can follow it on the map though, so as long as we know what it is, what we're looking for. Okay, no problems navigating to it then.
And this
I'm
is
gonna
where...
print this out and put so many highlighter marks on this.
You're not asking us to do this tonight because this is gonna take a while.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're gonna end on this right now tonight. You have plenty of time to think about the items you'd want to have. I'm gonna make sure that Cal knows that he can choose as well, and I'm gonna figure out a way for you, Valgrim, to make some choices about Cypher's character.
We can also find an excuse to...
I'm flying. I can be a witch.
I'll find a way to get rid of Cypher eventually, but for now, I don't want him to be
so ominous! I know I brought it up. It's entirely my fault, but it also is...
I've been trying to get another player. It's start playing is not helping much, but eventually we're gonna get one.
Yeah, we'll mention it to
Kyle.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the session. I hope you had fun. I had a blast. very interesting to see all of the party dynamics and the chaos you guys are about to get into again in this new map. And we're about I want to say, a quarter done with the campaign. Just about.
Yay.
Thank you so much. And have a good night, everyone.
All right.
Have a good night. Bye, guys.
You should tell Kyle about it.
Yeah, I think I had the